All right. All right, everyone. It's Chris here. I'm just going to play XPlane 10. We're going to load it up for the evening. So yeah, I just wanted to do a YouTube video of the simulator that I recently purchased. I got inspired to do this after going in a real-life simulator for one of the airlines, and it was quite realistic and it was a lot of fun. I've been out of actually flying. I was a flight instructor for a while back. I haven't been flying actually for 2 or 3 years now. So yeah, I just wanted to try out the simulator for a bit, just to stay kind of active in it, and maybe record some videos to kind of just show XPlane 10. And yeah, so we'll do that. So just the basic flight setup here. We'll go ahead and do always track real date and time, use real weather. And we're going to take off, we'll take off at Vancouver International. And tonight we're going to be flying, we'll just fly a Cirrus jet. We'll take off, we'll kind of do some maneuvers and then land. That's basically it. We'll be flying just for fun. Just for fun. And I'll probably be making a lot of mistakes, so don't follow this for any type of real life flight training. While that's loading, I'm going to go grab another Coke and I'll be back. All right, so one thing that I recently enjoyed doing for the setup, for the view, is the 3D cockpit command look. The reason is, as you can see, when you do that look, you have more of the cockpit in front of you. And so let's just do some basics. So on your keyboard, you can move around. So dot moves you forward, and I think that semicolon moves it back. So you can do that. So E, you can kind of move around the side, look outside a little bit to the left. Let's see if we can find the windsock here. I don't see it. So we're using real winds today, and this is in Vancouver. I don't see it. Oh well. Okay. So just, yeah, when you play the game, it sets you up directly on the runway. So it looks like we are on a heading of 084. So that's cool. And maybe we can we do any type of zoom up on the cockpit? Oh, that's not good. Go back to the other view that we had. 3D cockpit command look. Okay, so when you buy this, if you want to just use the basics, we have F1 for an F1 and F2 for the throttle. So if you want to add power to the aircraft, F1 and F2. We have number 1 on the keyboard and number 2 for the flaps. So right now it looks like the flaps I can't really tell by looking here, but they're probably to take off. They might be fully up, or I'm not 100% sure. And we got our brakes on. These green lights here means the gears are down, so we have gears down. So G is for gears up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off. We're just going to do our best to take off. We'll do a VFR flight. We'll do some turns and maneuvers, and then we'll come around and try landing on the same runway. So it's one thing that I really like about this is you can go to aircraft. Weather, date and time, settings. It can file. Okay, so this can you got your airport, takeoff, final, approach, ramp start. So it looks like you can actually click on where there's one view of planet map, local map. Is it the local map? Yeah, this is kind of, so this is good to kind of see when you take off, it will show you kind of the path. So I wonder if you can zoom it. So if you, on your mouse, if you click forward with the little roller thingy on the mouse, you can, so it looks like you'll have to set up for Sea Island NDB to land. I'm just trying to figure out once I take off, just look at the airport a bit to study it so I can land on the I want to land on the same runway if possible. So it's runway 26L. Okay, so I'll take off and then I'll probably just kind of do some training out here. So we'll do a left-hand turn, do some training out here, and then we'll come back around and land here. All right, so we'll go to this. Shut down tailwind ILS. Close this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's good to kind of look at the airport a bit. Wait a minute, why am I in a heading of 084? Six left. I should be on a heading of 26. No, never mind. That's the ILS, so it's 08. Okay, 08, right. 084, so we're on runway 084. Okay. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about radio calls for tonight. And we're going to go ahead and take off. So park and brake off. So for controlling the plane, you have, for the flight simulator, you click once on this little button here, and then you can go ahead and control with your mouse, if that's what you're using. And you click it once, you can move, you're basically moving the joystick or whatnot. And then if you want to do something in the airplane, you click once off and you can go ahead. Make sure you do click it off once or you're going to end up like you're going to end up moving the plane where you don't really want to. So that's really important. So park and brake is off. And we're going to go ahead and add power and we're good to go. So we'll try to stay on the center line. We have airspeeds alive. So small adjustments to get on the center line. We're going to go ahead and rotate. out tonight, so flaps are up. Gears up. So there you go, there's my plane. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a more aggressive turn, and we'll kind of do some training over here. Level off at 5,000 feet. Look on the map again. Yeah, it's still turning. That's good. So it's going to keep turning there, and then we'll do some training there. Okay, so we're going to make a descent. So recently watched a, if you go to twitch.tv, my altitude is nice, but it's just for fun. If you go to twitch.tv, you can watch people fly their simulators. It's pretty realistic. I watched a guy who flies for British Airways, and he was flying the simulators, or he was flying the simulator of the planes he actually flies, which was really cool. Lots of cool stuff that I realized in the simulator that I didn't really pay attention to when I was kind of amateur pilot and doing that kind of stuff. So. Check the aircraft again, or the local map. So I kind of circle around there. So we'll go ahead and we'll just maintain this heading for a bit. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong. Maintain this heading. So I think as I get more experience with the simulator, I can start doing YouTube videos with air traffic controller in it. So we'll get that, and then keep adding more of it being realistic, but just the basics right now. I blew through my altitude here. That's what happens when you don't click off the screen and you want to adjust something in the plane. So once your plane goes to this, looks like I almost stalled there. I think I did stall. I gotta watch out for that. Okay, so yeah, click off the screen and squawk ident, test. Okay, so let's say we want to do squawk code. Oh, we're flying really crazy. Oh, jeez. Okay. Just doing interesting things here. Now the plane is descending. So now I'm out here, and what I'll probably do is maybe do some turns and some maneuvers, and then I can swing around here and come in for a landing. We'll do that. So we'll turn. Oh. seems like, so I'm clicking up here. When you click here, you have to click right in the center. Because if you click here, it will automatically start adjusting to, so let's say I go here, it's going to go down a bit. Seems like, so you have to click the mouse right in the center and start to see. So it looks like I'm coming in now kind of for a landing. So we'll set up for the approach. Oh, here we go. Pretty high for this approach. So get the flaps down. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Really high. So we'll get flaps down. Gears down. I guess I could look outside one here. Oh, flaps down. Looks like I'm going to be pretty high on this approach. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Yeah, so clicking once, the first time you click, make sure you find the center, and then you can adjust like what you're doing, and then click off. But if I go like here, for example, it automatically, yeah. So you gotta click where this is to kind of. That's the challenge. If I click down, it's automatically gonna, yeah, get in the hang of it now. I like to have eventually the actual setup, like a joystick or whatever. I'm pretty freaking high here. I don't know if I'm gonna make this landing. I'm pretty freaking high. 4,000, yes. Unless I do... I could overshoot, I could do a 360 and come in. So let's do that. Let's just do a 3. As we're descending, we're going to go ahead and do a 360. So we'll keep this descent here, and we'll do a 360 around. Dark out, and we're by some water, so it's am pretty slow too. I need to increase my airspeed a bit. So 82 knots. That's pretty slow for this plane. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Still freaking high. Looks like there's a smaller runway here too. I don't know. No, it doesn't. We are smoking high. We'll do another 360 this time. I'm going to go the other way. 20 degrees. Descent's going. That's a lot better. So that's a nice little turn. Boom. We're a little low, which is actually
500.
You can see on the lights there, so we're gonna add a little bit of power. So flaps are down, gears down. We're on approach here. We're about at 100 knots. Just keep this approach. So we got one white light here, so that's good. That means we're a little bit. We want to see if you want to have the correct flight path. It's too white and too red. This should be good though. And then let's just practice a little bit of radio calls. So Vancouver Tower. I don't really know the call sign. We're coming in. Mike Charlie Charlie coming in for a full stop here at Vancouver. Okay, so I can't really control my rudder, but if there was winds, I would put the aileron or the wing into the wind and opposite rudder. I really can't with the simulator. Power back. Cruise. Straighten the nose with rudder. If I felt like I wish I would have had some rudder. And that's it. Power to idle. Brakes on. That's good. Put the flaps up. And let's just have a look at the Vancouver map. Maybe we can do a little bit of taxi here. So there was our flight path. We did a turn here, and then we did a couple turns here. And then to kind of, basically what that did was we got to do those 2 turns to lower our altitude because we were pretty high on the approach. So let's see if we can go ahead. Select global map. Local map. No. I just want to see if I can get the airport. Here we go. So, does it actually... So I'm here. If I want a taxi, does it tell you? If you click on this, oh, it brings you to that spot. Thank you, deployed. All right. I think I'm in water right now, so let's not go there. So I think what I just did. Ramp start. So if you want to start at a specific ramp, you can click here. So let's get off the water since I can't really. Let's go to Air Canada Jazz ramp. There you go. So where the heck are we now? Let's see here. So I guess that's Air Canada Jazz's ramp. Pretty cool. All right, so that's the end of my stream. I'll next video I'll just keep kind of doing, you know, every time I do I could probably just practice a few things here and there just to kind of get used to the simulator. Pitt Meadows VOR, Langley, Fort Langley, White Rock, Abbotsford. Here, and that's it. Thanks for watching.